Jacob, you gotta come out.
When we play it, go back in.
Nisa, get a chair, Nisa, hurry up. Oh, Nisa, over here, Nisa. Nisa, chair, go. What are you doing? All right, well.
Alright, we're gonna do that one over. Gotta get her shoe
What
on.
do you got going on? All right, one more chance there, Nisa. When the music stops, you gotta get a chair. Okay? Get a chair, Nisa. Nisa, over here. Oh, Nisa, over here. You can't. All right, well, come here. You're out. You can't share a chair. You're out now. Go to Mama. No?
Do you save all these films that you do?
So, yeah, especially of them.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I have no hard drive space.
Jesus Christ.
She tried. She came close though, I saw. She doesn't quite know what to do.
Twice. Well, she's trying to get a seat. Oh. That's right.
I tried to find one.
That's all right. That's the way it goes.
That's how it goes. You can
We did that in rehab one day. What you didn't get from yesterday, because I erased it, is observation of the week. I am a sucker for God. I am. Much like a girl with pretty eyes. All God has to do is bat his pretty little divinity at me, and I melt. As I was saying, I'm going through this cycle, and I've been going through it for a long time, and I don't completely understand it, and I don't completely understand what I'm doing wrong, if anything. Because I think about, like, Joyce Meyer, who says maybe you just need one more season of manure, a little bit more fertilizer before you can fully grow. But it's dragging on, and it's the same shit, and the stuff that goes wrong tends to be so far out of my control, like the work situation. So, okay, work got all shut down. I started looking for jobs. Well, I didn't until after the holidays, because I didn't think there was a point in trying before the holidays. But as soon as I started looking, so I get these 3-4 possibilities lined up, and it's just dragging on. Like I say, this week I'll get one day. And by this point, I had hoped to be having full weeks, So I think the frustration is magnified by the fact that there's potential and possibility there, and it's just, when is it going to change? But anyway, so I was driving to the party the other day with this on my mind. Like, when is it going to change? When is it going to give? Because this is just... When a hawk appears, and hawk is all about messages. Messages are coming. Pay attention to the messages that are coming. And we get to the party, and in its own unique way, eagle makes an appearance. Now for me, when the eagle appears, it very rarely ever appears like in live animal form. It's usually a word. It's usually the word eagle. And it's very rare. So the word eagle appears, and eagle is the divine. And all it took was that one moment for me to be like, okay, it is what it is. Relax. You know, God tapping you on the shoulder saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still doing my job. I'm still working for you. I'm still in your corner. Okay. All right. So I am a sucker for God. No doubt. And I look for almost, I can find almost anything to be comfort from God. A lot of people see this as my weakness. I actually find it to be my greatest strength. Theme of the week. One step forward and 2 steps back. That's pretty much how I feel. That's pretty much what I've been going through. And that makes for a very frustrating experience. I just really want things to improve. More and more every day, there's stuff that I need to take care of, stuff that needs to get done, and I just feel very limited. I am frustrated, and I did get some reassurance. Again, talk about that with observation of the week, but it is frustrating. I've got 4 jobs that I can't do. One company, okay, I'm supposed to start this week, but I haven't heard from anybody. The other company, I was supposed to do stuff last week, but with the weather, and so now this week, I've got 1 gig, it's in Bethlehem. There's the IC work, but I can't really do any of that right now until I have some money to put gas in the tank, and that's my other frustration. I'm watching the tank get lower as we get closer to the end of the month. I mean, I realize we're still at the beginning of the month, but it's a short month. And I've got car insurance due, registration due, I owe for a ticket, I should be paying my mom back, whereas instead it looks like I'm going to be borrowing more. I just don't know. However, I did want to comment. I was watching, as I was editing, I was watching last week's video, and last week, All the World is Illusion, lesson of the week. All the world is illusion. And I kept talking about, I wanted to manifest the $1,200 to $2,000 to get the information off the hard drive. Illusion. And I think somewhere, I haven't come across it yet, but I do think somewhere, if I didn't say it on video, I thought it in my mind, that I needed to change that statement. That what I needed to manifest was getting the stuff off the hard drive. Because I do know better than to think it always has to be about the money, and that things are what they are at face value. Because the guy's working on it, and it turned out to be $145, and my cousin and her husband are paying for it for their wedding DVD. So I didn't have to manifest any money, and I didn't have to manifest, and I certainly didn't have to manifest $1,200. So all of life is illusion. I feel like you just saw me doing this. In fact, there might be 2 sets of intros this week with me doing the laundry. You know, for a single dad whose daughters only come on the weekend, I really feel like I have an awful lot of laundry.